Let's get the latest on Tropical Cyclone Alfred. Sky News investigations reporter Jonathan Lea joins us from Burleigh Heads. Good to speak to you, Jono. Give us a sense of what it's like there, the calm before the storm. I know there's a lot of preparations in place, but people around you there having a look. Is everyone pretty relaxed? They've been through this sort of thing before, or is there a bit of concern about it?
No, in this instant, Chris, they haven't. There's actually a bit of stunned awe. Queenslanders are fairly jovial at the best of times. They're coming out this afternoon and this evening to look at the waves, which are thunderously big at the moment. And for very good reason. This looks like being the biggest weather event to hit the Gold Coast in some 70 years. And the most significant cyclone the first cyclone to cross the coast and strike South East Queensland and the Brisbane CBD in around 50 years. For that reason, you're looking at roughly 4 million odd people potentially in the firing line come early Friday morning. And the most damage will be south of the eye of the storm as you get the tail of that wind swing around and impact the homes in South East Queensland. So this could be enormous. The unvarnished truth is that nobody really knows what's going to happen. The eye of the storm, you're looking at around 90 kilometres an hour. South of that, though, with the wind gust, you're looking at around 135 kilometres an hour. And that's at a Cat 2. It might be a fizzer and not eventuate, but it might end up being a Cat 3, which is far worse. The only good news at this point in time is it looks like the crossing will come sometime after the high tide at 2 a.m. on Friday morning. That means that storm surge won't be quite as bad with the water that gets pushed inland. But there are a lot of people very, very nervous, especially around Brisbane CBD, which are accustomed to flooding. But you're talking anywhere between 200 and 400 mils of rain starting tomorrow each day through until Saturday. And unlike a normal storm, which lasts maybe 20 or 30 minutes, you're talking 6 hours of heavy wind either side of a cyclone itself. Have a quick listen to what the Premier and the Prime Minister said today.
We are taking it seriously and we are ready, and we want you to be ready as well. And if you are, I have every faith that Queenslanders will get through this. I've seen these events at the other end of the state, and I know how tough Queenslanders are. And the fact that three of us are standing here today with all of the agencies tells you that we are going to be in this in the short, medium and long term, and you will get through this if you listen to messages and if you do the right thing by you and your family.
There's no Tweed border here. This is not recognised by the cyclone, and it certainly shouldn't be recognised by government's responses.
Yeah, those people behind you, Jono, they'll be getting out and having a look around because they might be battened down for a couple of days to come. I suppose everybody is hoping that there'll be a change of direction and the cyclone heads back out to sea again. But at the moment, we're talking early hours Friday morning.
We certainly are. We're being told that the water of the coast at the moment is warmer than the Coral Sea. Warm water only makes these things bigger and stronger, and that's the reason it's come so far down the coast. So not unprecedented. What also makes it interesting is you've got a brand new Premier keen to stake his mark and a Prime Minister keen to hold on to the lodge where Queensland's all important. Yeah, absolutely. A bit of politics playing out there as well. Thanks for joining us, Jonathan Lea. Always. Jonathan Lea at Burleigh Heads there, where they are literally preparing for the storm in just over 24 hours from now.